Pack Gear has sent me this carry-on organizer for review, but all opinions are my own. This is pretty much my first impressions. This is the small size of the carry-on organizer. And as you can see, they have the little logo, nice little logo. Essentially, you're going to be using this for travel or to make your organization of your clothes compact. And here we can see all of its compartments. So when it's nice and folded, this is what it looks like. Imagine you carry this on your flight and you have all your clothes in your luggage, and maybe you want to have that be more compressed. You can have this separately in your suitcase and then take it out and organize it in your hotel room, or you can put your stuff in here already and have that be your carry-on. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3 compartments in the front. They're all zipper compartments. Nice material. So this can expand, of course. This is why it's not flat. Yeah, another one, same thing. Very good material, mesh, lightweight. And that, as you can see, when you put something in here, it will expand. So if you have socks or shoes or maybe undergarments, that will go in these compartments. In this compartment, you can put maybe a t-shirt or a jacket. Now you have this right here, your main compartment, the biggest compartment, and you have the hooks. So you're gonna put this on the shelf of your hotel room. So I'm gonna put some clothes in here to see what it looks like when it's full size. This can fit in your carry-on, and you can definitely make organization easier in your carry-on luggage. So if you have a small suitcase or luggage, you can use this to kind of organize easier and compress things. And the one feature I love about this is that, you know, besides organizing, you can kind of see what you actually do need on a trip. So this kind of helps visualize what you actually need on a trip if you're going on a small trip or a short trip. Here I have a bunch of socks. I'll put it in these compartments and we just see how it looks like when it's filled up. So 1 pair of socks, 2 pair of socks, 3, 4, 5. So 5 socks right there. And let's just say I want to add 2 towels, 2 pairs of towels to my trip. So I'll fold these in, put them in here. And as you can see, I have room for maybe 2 or 3 more towels, small towels, and maybe 1 or 2 more pairs of socks. And because you can compress it, you can minimize the form factor of this Pack Gear carry-on, and you'll have a better representation of what's needed and what the size is in your suitcase. So we'll zip this up. So next compartment, maybe I'll put some shirts in here. I have these shirts. So these are more of a heavy duty flannel, so I can only put like 2 of these or 3 of these max in here, but it does fit. So 3 flannels, and I'm gonna have it pretty much filled up. We have another compartment right here, the top compartment. So now we have 2. So I have 2 pairs of sweatpants. I'm not sure how much of it I can fit in here, but we're gonna test it out. So these are the biggest in terms of the volume of clothing that I have, but we'll put 2 pairs of sweatpants. One's in here, and another pair of sweatpants. And as you can see, it fits the 2 pairs of sweatpants, my flannels, and that socks. I have room for 1 more thing on top, so that could be a jacket or. All right, so here we have a jacket. It's about, you know, a pretty big jacket. It's a puffer jacket, bomber jacket, and we will shove it in this part of the compartment. And as you can see, it does go all the way in, and we'll zip that part up. And you can carry it just like this. So this is the full size. This is pretty much what you would see if you almost maxed out every single compartment. The socks are probably the one that could have maxed out more. But I have socks, I have flannels, I have sweatpants, and I have a jacket. So my carry-on essentials for, let's say, a flight, I can put this in a suitcase and just see if I need to add more, add less. And that you will put this on your hotel's rack. So imagine you're in a hotel and this is pretty much the rack. This is the clothing rack, and you would hang it there. And now you can take out your clothes at your hotel room. You would know what's in each apartment. You can organize, and it's very accessible. So just to kind of show you the size measurements, this is how wide it would be. About 9 to 10 inches, and how tall it would be, about 15, 16 inches. And this is how thick, about 7 inches. So if you were to put one of these in your small carry-on luggage, let's say this is the luggage right here, If you carry on, you have all this extra space on the side. You could put in your shoes, whatever, maybe a laptop on top. But you can definitely use this to organize visually, but also volume-wise, space-wise, and compress what you don't need. So right now, I'm really digging this, and this is something I would definitely use for my travels. So thank you, Pack Gear, for saying this for review. And they do have other sizes too, besides the small. There's small, medium, and large. This is the size you would definitely need to use for a carry-on. Anything else would be too big, but you don't have to stuff the items inside this and put it in the luggage. You can just have this empty first and take it out later and put your clothing in each compartment so you can stay organized on your trip, in your hotel room, or whatever you're doing.